Okay, so after you're done eating that Easter ham and running around the backyard collecting those Easter eggs, maybe you should wind down and watch a movie called Father Stu. It's based on a true story starring Mark Wahlberg and an idea that was pitched to him by his childhood priest. Marcus Allen says it's one to watch.
I figured it out.
Yeah, seventh time's a charm.
I'm being an actor.
Oh, God. You don't belong with those LA folks.
Father Stu is based on a true story of a boxer who moves to LA to make it as an actor, but becomes a butcher, then gets married, then becomes Catholic, and later decides to become a priest. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I caught up with Mark Wahlberg to break it all down.
I was under the impression that I was finally going to see you in person, along with everybody else. But I guess here we are, still zooming it up.
So that's true. We haven't spoken in person since the pandemic, and just when we were set to reunite, my Oscar duties prevented. Once we got past that, we got into it.
What kind of pressure is it, as connected and faith-based as your family is, what kind of pressure is it when a couple priests say, Mark, you need to make this movie?
Well, it was one priest. The other priest was kind of, not that interested, like me.
Okay.
He was like, shouldn't you be worrying about doing your job instead of trying to be pitching movies? But it really did resonate with me. And of course, you always feel an overwhelming sense of responsibility when telling a true story and depicting a real person on screen. But with this one in particular, you had to make sure you got it right. And I mean that in the sense of not only who Stu was, but also tonally, because the movie balances itself with this great humor and edge, which attracts a lot of other people that might not go see faith-based movies. But then when it gets into him finding his calling, kind of really captivates people. And it's one of the most unlikely stories that you'll hear, but everybody's been touched by it in a very personal way. And that's very fulfilling.
Father Stu is full of hope and redemption and perfect for an Easter Sunday.
I wish you can pray for an easy life, with the strength to endure a difficult one.
I'm Marcus Allen. It's what to watch.